I's heard something sweet. I's heard now. I's heard now. Okay, man, I had to get some good tea. Okay, and when the tea is sweet, you got to drink it. Okay, I was getting some tea that I'm excited about. Some good tea. Okay, but I'm here now. Sorry about the delay, y'all, but I got some tea. I had got some tea. Child. Woo, that's all I can say. Woo, Chad in my Polly Water voice. Salute everybody. Happy hum day to you guys. Man, I got my weave cap on under my hat, you guys. So, just overlook the her today. I gotta try to get it done and stuff like that. But salute everybody. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, I hope y'all having a blessed hump day. I know I am, despite everything else. Hey Betty sis, what's going on? Drop your link. Okay. Okay, y'all drop Betty's link because she's at work. Okay, y'all drop Betty's link. Sister was over there, man. You was over doing your big one. I I was entertained, I must say. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. Hey, BX Queen, what's going on, sister? Hey, girl. Hey, nice seeing you, girl. She said, "Where's Abu at? I'm on time today. Behind? Getting tea? Getting tea. Hey, Barbie. What's going on, sister? What's going on, Precious? Hi, I am Kiana. Hi, happy Wednesday. Hey, Octavia, baby. Joy, baby." She said, "You right, woo, child." Hey, Miss Emma. What's going on, baby? Okay, I was waiting for you with my little drinky drink. And yes, don't judge me. My daughter's school was on lockdown. Wow, what happened, something sweet? What's going on? It is. It's good. Hey, Tammy, say, Belinda, wait, what's going on, sister? Got my sisters up in here. Hey, Zoe, happy Wednesday. Was watching your replay for this morning. Hey, Catherine, girl, don't be minding me, Tammy. See, you know how I be. You know what I'm saying, Nay. Hi, Didi. Hey, what's going on, sister? What's going on, Simply? I hope y'all having a blessed Wednesday out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I am, despite death in the family and all that other stuff. This good tea that's coming in and stuff like that. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited for what's to come for us. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's some shit about to go down. Okay. Other than that, I wanted to talk about Miss Shirley. I've been wanting to talk about Miss Shirley and things like that. I definitely have, because she was such an impact to the world. And when I say an impact to the world, she would go all over, and if she seen a single mother in a grocery store, she would buy their groceries and stuff like that. And you know how many mothers wish that they met Miss Shirley in the grocery store when they were spending cash, not stamps, and stuff like that. And one thing about it, and two things for certain, I was saying in my live earlier, man, it's okay if you got to go to a food bank and you ain't got it like that. You know, you can only buy the bare minimum. That's just what it is. Life be life, and for all of us, she said, my nerves is everywhere, girl. When I just got that phone call, my nerves was everywhere. My nerves was all over the place. Okay, all over the place. Hey, Lily Jean. Lily Jean, where you been? I ain't seen Lily Jean in a long time. What's going on, Lily Jean? Nice seeing you, Bookie. But it's okay not to be okay. Groceries are super expensive. Like, I can't even believe that a can of Jack mackerel is $8. A can of salmon is $8. And I'm like, damn, when you got a family, that's you know what I'm saying? You just don't get to get Jack mackerel, because that's a lot of stuff you can get with $8. When, like, you can get a loaf of bread, you can get some lunch meat. You know what I'm saying? You don't always gotta have the chips, but it's stuff that you can get with that. A pack of chicken and stuff is still cheap. So you can get some food that can make some stuff, some chicken noodle soup. You can break that chicken down into so many different ways and stuff like that, but still, it's okay. Minnie, y'all, go over there, drop Minnie's link, y'all. One of the mods drop Minnie's link. Minnie does the couponing. She's helped me with the toilet paper, especially at the Dollar General. I sure utilized it and went and got my five out for 25. I definitely did. You know what I'm saying? And I be need my toothpaste, my toilet paper, and other stuff. And I just go over there and watch her channel and be like, okay, let me see. And then I've got some good stuff. I'm really racked up on my paper towel and my toilet paper right now. I'm super excited about that. And my laundry detergent. I utilized that for my laundry detergent last month, and we just now stocked up on laundry detergent again, but just stocking up from January to now, that's good for my household because I wash clothes every day. I don't take a day off from washing clothes. Hell, I got the dryer going and had to turn it off now, and it's like a heat in here. But go over there. She said it's okay, especially since 2 million have been removed from food stamps. 2 million people, man. She said, "Girl, yes." Hey, Tanika, what's going on? So drop mini. Thank you, Barbie. Thank you. And Barbie, can you drop Batty reacts sisters link too? But go over there and get them coupons. Y'all know we love some couponing, saving $1. And Shank Rock will tell y'all, anywhere I go, I got coupons. I'm using my coupons at the Dollar General that I got downstairs because I'm really about to stock up on my laundry detergent. I got some Tide coupons that are about to expire, and I'm using them at the Dollar General. You hear me? This weekend for me and my daughter. I'm gonna get her, take her so I can get her some and get mine, and I'm good. I'm gonna be good until like April or May. And that's what I like, coupons to save. And I got some other coupons on top of that that I'm going to use while I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that. Miss Shirley fed thousands and thousands of people. Thank you, T Lady, for the copyright disclaimer over there. Thank you, sister. And she would get blankets, tents, meals, like real meals and stuff like that. Stop and help people and stuff. The community looked forward to Miss Shirley. So I hope her daughter honestly carries it out like her mother did. You know, and she did this every day. She didn't do it one day, once a week. She did this every day. She said, I don't have a washer and dryer in the house yet, but it will I will get it eventually. Yeah, Big Mama. So you know, it's still good. We still got laundry. You get what I'm saying? It ain't You ain't gotta have a washer and dryer to get that laundry detergent, you know, because laundry detergent is even high. Even the cheap shit is high. And if it ain't, it's irritating the fuck out of our skin. We gotta be honest. It's irritating the fuck out of our skin, and cheap shit. So we use Tide, and I can't switch from Tide because I noticed that Shank's skin is sensitive and it irritates. But when Minnie posted that coupon and how we do it, I went and got my toilet paper, my paper towel, and then I stocked up on my laundry detergent or whatever. But it was one thing about Miss Shirley that they did talk about was some kind of white peel or whatever. Hey, Latasha Jackson, what's going on, sister? Was a white peel and things like that. So a lot of people was kind of like, did she do it? Or did somebody do it? Or did she have medical problems? And it was alleged that at one point they were saying that she was thinking, I think that somebody followed her or somebody was watching her or something and stuff like that. So I don't know. She said, Big Mama, neither do I, but I'm working on it. And I hope and Joy to the World and Big Mama, look in y'all communities, because I know in Kentucky and Lexington they do got a cupboard, and they got a cupboard that helps with dishes. You can go get pots and pans. It's sometimes furniture, but you know, with the big book thing, people were sketchy about getting furniture and stuff like that. She said, Miss Shirley in Los Angeles, California. Yes, Miss Catherine. But they help with pots and pans, and they do put you on the list. So look in y'all community, see if y'all got that where they have the washers and dryers and stuff like that. And plus, what saved me with my washer and dryer down in Kentucky, because we had a man named Mr. Mike, and Mr. Mike, you know, goes in the white section where and you know, one thing about white people, I'm just being honest, no disrespect to y'all, but when they wash and dry, quit working, they throw it out and get another one. So Mr. Mike goes through them neighborhoods and be getting whirlpools, like nice washers and dryers, and he fixes them up. It might just be the heating element is out of it, but Mr. Mike goes and gets them and fixes them up. Okay, and he sells them for $50, 75. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that to us in our neighborhoods. Shout out to Mr. Mike and stuff like that. So my wash and dry been doing good and stuff like that. So I appreciate him. But look and let me know, Big Mama and Joy to the World. Let me know what community y'all in, and I'll see if y'all got the same thing. Cause shit, as long as my wash and dry, that's all. I clean it out. I'll clean it up the inside and outside. I'll let the bleach run through it the first couple rinses and shit like that, and then you good to go. All you gotta do is wipe them out. You know what I'm saying? And then they're yours. I don't mind shit like that. I don't. You gotta crawl before you can walk, okay? Hey, 80s Blessed Baby. But let's get into this Miss Shirley video. And then I want to kind of get into Tyrone Davis's cousin speaking out. I want to read something that Miss Natasha was talking about the insurance policies and stuff like that. Oh, child. It's a lot going on, ain't it? It's a lot going on that I don't like it. But shout out to my girl Shanitra Speaks. Barbie, if you can drop Shanitra Speaks link for me, that'd be great too.
On January the 27th, 2026, at approximately 4:43 p.m.,
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen with y'all. Okay. I was. Let me take it back. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. There it is. Sorry, y'all.
on
Act like I ain't never.
January the 27th, 2000. On
Hey,
January the 27th, 2026, at approximately 4:43 p.m., police received a call requesting a wellness check. The caller was 33-year-old Rashawn Williams, the daughter of 58, the founder of Beauty to the Streets, a nonprofit that distributes food and other resources to homeless populations in Skid Row. Now, according to police, Rashawn told officers she had been trying to reach her mother all day. Phone calls went unanswered. Knocks at the door went unanswered. But inside the home, she could hear her mother's phone ringing. That's when concern turned into something more serious. Officers were dispatched to her home in Henderson, Nevada. After arriving on scene and receiving no response, they made the decision to force entry in order to complete the wellness check. Once inside, officers went upstairs and things would take a devastating turn. They found Shirley on the floor next to her bed. She was unresponsive. Emergency efforts were unsuccessful and she was pronounced dead at the scene. She was only 58 years old. Now, according to a police report later obtained by People, investigators documented several details inside the bedroom. On the bed, there was a finished plate of food. Near her pillow, officers observed a single white pill. Now, at this time, authorities have not said what the pill was, if it was prescribed.
And let me read this. It said, per the report, there was a finished plate of food on Rain's bed and a single white pill of some sort by her pillow. The Las Vegas MPD were told that Rains was said to have been having a medication, but the name of the medicine was redacted. In a 2020 interview with Shout Out LA, Rain said that she took 20 milligrams of Prozac, a common antidepressant, every day to treat her panic disorder, though it is unclear if she was still taking that medication at the time of her death.
Or if it even had anything to do with her death. Portions of the police report related to medications were redacted and no official cause of death has been released. Police also noted that Shirley's son was the last known person to communicate with her in the early afternoon on January the 23rd, 2026, several days before she was found. Now, family members later shared that Rashawn had waited outside the home for some time before police arrived, knocking and even throwing rocks at the window in an attempt to get a response, but there was none. Investigators stated there were no visible signs of trauma, and at this point, authorities have not indicated foul play. Now, who exactly was Shirley? She was the founder of Beauty to the Streets, a nonprofit dedicated to serving unhoused communities on Skid Row in Los Angeles. Through her work, she became widely known for.
It said Rain was the mother of 6 children: Demetrius, Danielle, Rashawn, Davion, Micaiah, and Micaiah. Demetrius died of an accidental overdose after getting into a family member's prescription. And I didn't know that. So when Shanitra said she looked into it. Hey, Smurfette, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. And happy Wednesday to all y'all that I didn't get to speak to coming in. Happy Wednesday. There goes Miss Minnie Coupon's link right there. Something, sweetie. Anybody else? Because it ain't just about laundry detergent. It's about paper towel, toilet paper, the main essentials. You know what I'm saying? But people did speculate that Shirley, something happened to Shirley and stuff like that. I never knew that she was taking antidepressants because she was so loving and always giving back to the communities that I didn't know that she was on anything. You just couldn't tell. She kept that tucked away good and stuff like that. And I appreciate her for that. You know, putting her needs, it's almost like she put her needs to the side to make sure that everybody surrounding her was taken care of. The homeless people, her family, however it went. Hey, Chris, happy Wednesday. So I appreciate Miss Shirley, and I'm going to miss her like a community.
feeding people, providing resources, and using her platform to humanize those society often overlooks. Her videos reach millions, not just because of what she gave, but because of how she
B sis, I see. She said it said Demetrius's death took a serious toll on Rain's mental health, and y'all know grief does that. It definitely takes a toll on your mental health when you lose a child. I haven't lost a child, so I don't know that feeling, but I can only imagine. In her relationship with her grandmother, however, after learning to forgive her grandmother, Rains took a trip with her church to provide for people experiencing homelessness, and she found the new purpose. It says, when I walked out there, I don't know what happened, but it felt like a piece of my heart had just been put back in place. I thought to myself, my God, they're broken just like me. Shout out to you, Shirley. She said, Rains remembered, I felt so at home. I felt so at peace with them. I became addicted to it and it became my therapy. So in her grieving process, she felt comfortable in the community. She started understanding them and she felt more at peace with them. She said, I felt so at home. I felt so at peace with them. She said, I became addicted to it and they became my therapy. So she used her grieving process to give back, to communicate to a world outside of our world. Because that is, a world outside of our world over there. It just is. Talking to drug addicts, they're in a different world than us. I was giving somebody the chance to feel a sense of normalcy is so huge. Because the same way you want to vent and stuff, to see people, like-minded people in the streets that are going through the same thing that you're going through is crazy. And they're out there. So I'm glad that she found her peace with what she done, and she used her grieving process to get back to these people.
treated people with dignity, with compassion, with consistency.
I remember being on her bedroom floor in her tiny little studio apartment, and she had already been like doing the stuff, and I was like, you should make you should make an account for this. I came up with an.
Somebody said Miss Shirley exposed the emissions downtown on Skid Row and made them look bad. Now remember, listen to all of this. I've been afraid for Miss Shirley ever since her and her staff was shot and threatened on Skid Row. See, I never knew that. I never knew that. Because a lot of times these people are getting these donations to these foundations, to these buildings. But when you go, they don't ever got nothing. But money is being put in to that business. Some kind of way, shape, or form. So they said Miss Shirley had exposed those missions downtown. Because apparently, and maybe those missions wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. This is when I start looking, I don't look at the family. It's almost like somebody wanted her stop. Hey, Natasha, I don't think she did it. I don't. Maybe she went to take her medicine and suffered a cardiac arrest in the process. If so, I'm very sad because she was a powerful woman of one. Yes, Blizzard. But I did hear that Miss Shirley had said that she felt watched or something allegedly along that lines, that she was uncomfortable, that somebody was trying to do something to her, allegedly. And now it's making sense that I read that correct somewhere or wherever I was reading up on her story. and stuff when she first passed away. She said here in Atlanta they give outdated food in some places. What they do with the good, who knows? And you're so right, Smurfette. Look at the dates. If you know you got family members or friend that goes to the food banks, please tell them to look at the dates and stuff. And they get money for that. Check on Marketplace as well. Thank you, Octavia, for that. Thank you. Hey, Regina, what's going on? I agree with that, Smurfette, 100%. You get what I'm saying? And again, thank you, Octavia, for the resource. But they do give out outdated stuff, and that's probably what she said. Too much. Yeah, it's too much. But I think she did. I really do. I wonder what happened with this situation.
Named Beauty to
They said she was shot at.
the streets, and she was like, but it needs to be a 2 and a Z because that makes it hood, and I'm hood, and I'm from Compton.
No matter which neighborhood Beauty to the Streets visited, it changed the lives of thousands of people, and that service will continue.
My mom, Shirley, being the head of Beauty to the Streets,
Wow.
she's created this living, breathing mission that lives on in her team, and it's through all of her supporters.
Now, the news clip you just saw features one of her daughters, Danielle, speaking about Shirley. Later in this video, you'll also hear from another daughter who addresses the GoFundMe that was created by Danielle and makes it clear that she does not support Danielle because it appears that Danielle and Shirley may not have been on the best of terms.
It said Beauty to the Streets of Miss Shirley, eldest daughter. Danielle said Miss Shirley neglected her and cared more about paying for locations with men than her health. Oh wow. I tell you what, when black people again, I ain't gonna take it from us. When somebody black passes, you can expect you're gonna get those people to say she was a good person, she was this. But boy, when it comes to your family, I tell you, they gonna put it all out there. I don't care what it is. Yeah, she was sleeping around. She kept us in the house with no food. It was only beans and cornbread, and this that. She said, "Question: It was said that Tyrone let Jason take his car to get detailed. Do you Jason Tyrone car engaged with an incident? Trent, I don't know, but he did. Jason did have one of his cars. He did. It makes you not want to help people. Designs, you hear me? And people be like, you can't think like that, yeah. But I do know that he did detail Tyrone's car. I'm gonna get to that next trend. She said, Miss Kim Green, yep, some months back she was allegedly drugged or something and couldn't remember what happened. Yeah, it was something big behind that story. That somebody did something to her and stuff. So it might go with what you're talking about, Chris. But she had, I guess when she came to, she had spoke on it. Family will talk about you when you're not here to defend yourself. You hear me, Blizzard? Talk about you like a dog. You get what I'm saying? Why you didn't put that shit out there then? Don't wait till your mama die and go, yeah, my mama neglected her care and paid more for, she said, something, I don't know if it's locations or medications with men than her health. So somebody said this girl has been talking about this before Miss Shirley passed. Nothing she said was wrong. If that's her experience with her mother, then that's what it is, because a lot of people didn't even know that she had two daughters. A lot of people thought she only had her son who was deceased. I followed Miss Shirley for 3 years. She did good for others, but according to her daughter, that's not the case. Two things can be true at once. Somebody else said just like siblings can have the same parents but two different raisings, this is probably the case. Her experience is hers. I love Miss Shirley, but it doesn't mean she always make great decisions. And I understand that. I get that Miss Shirley probably didn't make the best decisions, but this is what I don't, I can't say her experience, but did she put this out before her mother became big? And why wait? And then, we get to an age of, I'm not gonna, once I put it out there, you know what I'm saying? If me and my mama worked through it, we did. If we just had an estranged relationship, we did. I ain't the best mother, but I'm gonna tell y'all that. You get what I'm saying? But maybe when Miss Shirley lost her son, who knows if it was her eye opener to change. And what she couldn't do, we can't go back and make it right. You can't. As much as I wanted to start over as a mother, I couldn't. I had to start right there. Right there. At that point, I had to start right there. Cause hell, my kids done, the girls done went through, the boys done went through puberty. The girls is growing their breasts. They got questions that I wasn't there for. They already done went through that. What I look like coming into the picture after all that and try to start over, you can't. And I gotta live with that. I do. But I told my kids, they got two choices. We work on it, our relationship, building a better relationship, or they got a choice to move on without me. I will forever be their mother and be there with them. But I cannot be in my recovery or anything that I'm going through and constantly having that thrown in my face. I wasn't. It was messing with my recovery. And this grief is the same way. You can't tell nobody. And sometimes, like I said, grief will take you up out of here. Grieving a loved one will take you up out of here quicker than anything. And maybe she felt like I couldn't give my daughters the proper love. Now I want to give love to everybody. Nobody knows. So we can't hold that against her. Now we want to bring it out because she's dead. And now let's go off what remember her daughter said. That shit be like crazy. I don't smoke or drink with people I don't F with. You better not. Not today, Designs. She said, I seen that as well, goddesses. Family will talk about you when yeah. She said she will be the one crying the most though. I just donated to Goodwill. There are so many places, shelters. Yes. Joy to the World said, you got that right. You better not drink or nothing with nobody, get your own shit.
In the past. She also shares her own thoughts about her mother, and we'll get into that shortly. But before we do, there's some important context to go back to. About 16 weeks before Shirley's passing, she took to social media and shared a video that has since resurfaced. This comes as additional details have been released, including reports that a single white pill was found near her bed. Some people have criticized news outlets for highlighting that detail, noting that Shirley had openly spoken in the past about taking prescription medication. Others have pointed to that earlier video where Shirley says she believes she may have been drugged, that she went to the emergency room, and that she felt someone may have gotten into her home. She also mentioned receiving warnings from others about checking her surroundings and being more aware. To be clear, authorities have not connected that video to her death, and no official statement suggests any link. But
you want to file free? Hit it.
Talk to you about something a little bit serious. I realize I've been missing all week long. I have no memory of the week. The last thing I remember is hanging the piñata up on last Saturday, at Maryville's. I remember feeling extremely thirsty, and I remember telling Brandy my legs felt weak underneath me. After that, I have no memory of driving. They said I continued to feed. I drove home. I woke up Tuesday. I went to sleep Saturday night. I woke up Tuesday.
Wow.
In my house, scared. Bruising all on my arms as if somebody had grabbed me. My memory is completely erased. I still can't remember. I went to the doctor. It was too late to draw my blood to see if anything was in there. I'm still not 100% back to normal.
Wow.
My daughter's been taking care of me. It's been extremely scary. They ran all kind of blood tests on me. Nothing comes up. They think I need to do a better job watching, my surroundings. Somebody might have slipped me something. But that's where I've been all week. You haven't seen me feed, no donuts, no hot dogs, no pizza, no nothing.
That's scary right there. They said no weapon formed against you will prosper. God gave you a little rest and brought you back stronger to do your calling. A minor setback for a major comeback. Trust and believe you're not going anywhere. Your job here is not done. God works are unexplainable. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. So somebody wrote that to Shirley because she's saying, hey, I couldn't remember. She said the doctors ran all kind of tests, nothing. They can't find nothing wrong. They can't find nothing in her system. And they told her to be careful with her surroundings. Because you don't know when you're doing God's work, the devil busy trying to stop that. Some kind of way, shape, or form, even if it's a person. You get what I'm saying? And it could be somebody on your team. It could be somebody that breaks bread with you or that helps you with your cause, with your purpose. He'll put somebody right there in your face to take you out. We can only fix ourselves and assist occasionally. I have a portable bar I take to events when allowed. Your phone location tells everything, even when you don't ask. Absolutely. Absolutely. She said, I don't even drink your bars. I drink at home. Me too. She said, exactly, a Judas. You heard me? A Judas. They're there. Okay? I don't drink at bars either, y'all. I don't accept drinks from nobody. I'm good. I'm already fucked up. Trust me, I'm already fucked up before I get there. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got my weed that I rolled and got, you know what I'm saying, from the distillery and stuff like that, I'm good. I don't buy street weed no more. You cannot trust anything. If it's not prescribed to me, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't even need nobody going, oh, you got a headache here. This is what I take. I'm good. People will do it and you won't think, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what I take for my headaches here. They ain't giving you no aspirin, they ain't giving you no Excedrin or no Tylenol here. This is what I take and you just taking it. Like, thank you, girl. You don't know what people's intentions are for you. You don't. I wish God gave us that. But then we'd be perfect if he gave us that spidey sense where we could just detect that somebody's bad for us. You get what I'm saying? She said, park a lot pimping faxes. I buy the bottle and check the seal. I'm good. Yeah, if things don't got the seal, I'm cooked.
I'm still trying to get my memory back. I don't remember. It's extremely scary. And I'm just really trying to process. That's where I've been.
I'm going to whoop them. I'm not fucking playing, Brandy.
Tell them to stop sending money.
Stop her money. $40,000. Y'all see this? Should I go walk my fat ass sister down? Should I go walk her down? What do I do? Should I go beat her ass?
No, we'll take care of it the right way.
Do I go whoop her ass? Brandy, this is my mama.
I know.
And then she used this bullshit ass picture.
I can't.
I'm going to drag you, Danielle. I know you watching. I'm going to drag you. I wanted to treat you like a sister, but I'm going to drag you like a bitch in the streets.
Shit, she got the screaming and shit scared me. I mean, shit now. Danielle was the one who, I guess, spoke up, was saying how Miss Shirley wasn't there for them and spent more on money for men and all of that. So the sister's looking it up and she's got 40, she done raised $40,000 in GoFundMe money. And that's why people don't trust, man. People be wanting to donate. Let me tell y'all, people be wanting to donate. It's some good hearted people out here, but this is what takes away from those good hearted people. When we be doing shit like that, we gotta stop, because families really be in need of medical expenses, burying their loved ones and stuff like that, where people's like, nah, I ain't trusting that. I want to give, but no, I'm not trusting it, and move right along with no hesitation. When we got some giving people, she said, God does give us signs. A lot of us just don't listen or pay attention. It is true, Miss Erline. I gotta agree. That is true. That is true. And Regina said, wow, yeah. So this one right here in the red shirt, I think, is the one that's the one that spoke out with the braids right here in this picture, where it says Shirley Raines was found unresponsive after daughter called in a wellness check before her death. I think that's the one that got the GoFundMe. I'm not sure. That's the word right there, Miss Parker. People out here doing some weird stuff. You hear me, Erica? It's crazy. It's sad, but it's happening.
Nano Banana Pro is now on Artlist. Get Google's most up-to-date model.
I'm gonna walk you down. I'm gonna walk you down. You already know I'm about everything. I'm gonna walk you down, Danielle. For facts, I'm gonna walk you down. I don't give a fuck about a jail or none of that. I'm gonna walk you down. I don't give a fuck about a prison, been there. You know what's up. I'm gonna walk you down. She's trying to raise $40,000. I'm gonna do it like how my mama would do it. Yep. Tempted touch. Yep. She's right here with me. Stuff, but it's all out of love. I love my mama so much. She knows that, right? I wanted to feel like she was hugging me, so I put on her robe. And I came and sat in her bed. My mommy was in here by herself, y'all. Something on my spirit at 1:30 in the morning. Let me tell you guys really quickly, okay? Let me tell you guys what happened. I was broke. Y'all know I be needing money for my mama and shit. I was broke, so I needed some change for my mama. So, anyways, I asked her for $40.
At least she was honest. She's like, I know I be broke and shit. You know what I'm saying? I be needing money from my mama. She had a heart of gold. I've been following her for a while since on social. Yeah, I've been following Miss Shirley for about 4 years now on social. I watched her grow. I watched her grow from just giving out food just now to giving out blankets and tents, and it grew. She grew so much. She grew so much. It was actually inspirational. You get what I'm saying? It was really inspirational to me, you know, and it made me want to get my shit together and be able to give back versus being the one in that line. So shout out to Miss Shirley, but you know, I respect this girl's honesty. So that I could get some bud. But this is the thing. Not weed, Chad.
Something came to my spirit and told me I have a flight that was on the 9th of next month. And my return flight to go back home with the baby was the 13th. Something on my spirit came to me at 1:30 in the morning while the baby had an ear infection that was outrageous and had a fever, and I had no gas. Something came to me and told me to drive to my mama's house and surprise her.
Charge your phone.
Surprise her. Surprise her, y'all. So I start my drive. I got the baby with his fever and earache self. Because my mama said, you always follow spirit. You do what spirit tells you to do. And I was like, damn, I don't know if that's spirit or if I smoke too much weed and I just want to see my mama right now. But I believed it was spirit. So I got up and I moved at 1:30 in the morning from Beverly Hills, drove out here to Las Vegas. I got here at 5:38 in the morning. And when I got here, y'all, I was knocking on walls and shit. Knocking on the door. I'm a real gangster, you know. So I hopped the fence with Brilliant, the baby. Hopped the fence with Brilliant.
Not hop the fence.
I was throwing little rock pebbles at her window. I was like, she better wake her ass up. She in there sleeping like a bear. Then I turned on the water hose so I could hit the window with the water pressure to wake her up. But the water hose was bent, so the water wasn't coming all the way out. So that
I believe her. I really do. In my spirit, I believe her. I believe her. She's like, you know, I'm ghetto. I done jumped the fence with the baby and stuff. At least she didn't leave the baby in the car, so I believe her. You get what I'm saying? She said, this is so sad. It is. And it's so unfortunate that when we speak out on certain issues, that people will try to shut you up. I want y'all to believe that. And even though you're doing God's work and you're doing something right, the devil don't want to see that. Trust me, y'all. The devil, hey, my flip mom, what's going on? The devil don't want to see that process. And just heard Miss Shirley speak a minute ago about still not having her memory back 100% and them running blood tests and seeing nothing wrong with her, it screams volumes to me.
That plan had to go out. I'm just looking at all these desperate measures I took to wake my mama up, not knowing she was in here, in the condition she was in here in. Can y'all believe this? I feel like in my drive to come surprise my mama, I feel like in my drive I spun out and had an accident or something, and I'm dead, and this is my death side. I just don't know. I'm so confused, y'all.
Yeah, so if it's Madman, which is hard to know, this is the name is supposed to be present. Madman was the other one that she said she would like shot. And okay, however, Madman hasn't been acting right to Shirley.
Madman has not been acting right to my mama, you guys. I want to share so many things with y'all, but I just have to wait. I'm just on my mama's live to let y'all know that Danielle created that fake GoFundMe. Thank y'all. So when they reported they'll take the money from her, right? Danielle's broke. She didn't buy all that motherfucking ice cream and shit. I video called that bitch one time. That bitch was sitting there eating a big thing of ice cream. I don't even know the size. Straight out the thing. I'm like, ew. Like one of them things where you be watching people eat. Like, you know, that's a thing where people just sit there and watch people eat and shit. I don't want to see that shit. Put all that ice cream up. Aren't you lactose like the rest of us black folks? Look.
Gym and stuff, so there was nothing in there.
And you know, that's crazy that her daughter created a fake GoFundMe and stuff like that. She's funny. I like her. She's funny. Her mother was so inspirational again to people that people donated because Miss Shirley was a giver of all walks of life. She never sneered her nose up at the smell of the people that walked up to get food. She always had a smile on her face. And if that ain't inspirational, I don't know what is. But she was this way 7 days a week. Everywhere she went, she was giving. So to get $40,000 in your mother's name in an account is crazy work.
I'm going to keep my mama's legacy going, you guys.
I hope so.
Drewski, I love you. I love you, Drewski. Drew, are you coming out here? Please come. I'm in my mommy's bed right now, Drew. It just comes and goes.
I know what it's like losing your mother.
My mama knew that they was going to come.
Listen, y'all.
I just smell her, y'all. I be smelling her like these. It's just, I be having these things that just come, you guys. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. But to be with y'all and to hear y'all say all these things about my mama is so awesome. Brilliant. The baby keeps running in here asking for M&Ms and shit, y'all. What do I do? What I tell him? They gave me a booklet. The people that came when my mama passed gave me a booklet. And it's like, it has little links for videos for dealing with death and for children so they can understand it. Like this one that's called When Dinosaurs Die and other little stupid shit like that. But we got to continue her legacy. I got to drink water today. My mouth hurts. My body hurts. Everything hurts. And then they be like, God will never put more on you than you can handle. Well, he knew I couldn't handle this shit.
I have to put more.
For sure. And he put it on me. I was telling Maribel last night and Dominique when they came by, I was telling them like, what the fuck? God can do miracles, you know? And if I cry hard enough, maybe I'm just not crying hard enough. Because I know God can do miracles and he reads your heart. He feels your heart. And if I was really sad enough, he could bring my mama back. If I was sad enough, there's something God can do to turn this around.
I felt like that. I everything she's saying, oh man, it's making me sad because I know what it's like to lose a mother. And I didn't lose my mother in that capacity, you know. mom was sick, but I still can feel her pain. I heard her pain and stuff like that. I definitely was like, okay, God, give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Even after my mama passed, like, why you couldn't give it to me? Being angry about stuff like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Mama's cool. She's in the house. She's loving and caring. I'm in the streets. Give it to me. And even though I was clean at that moment, just let me have it. I can cope. I'm younger. I think I can fight better than she can. Give it to me. Or why didn't you give it to me? But if y'all listen to her, she said, my mom knew that they was coming. She always knew that they was coming. And it makes me say, who? I would love to talk to her one day and ask her, who did your mother say was coming? What do you know what I'm saying? What do you really think happened? You know, what did she share with you and things like that? Because sometimes we do confide in our kids, you know. I'm gonna confide in my two oldest daughters, you know, certain things and stuff I do. I have stuff that I've never told nobody else. I tell my daughters, like, hey, if this happens, or, you know what I'm saying? My daughters, even certain cases I cover, my babies will say, Mom, be careful. I don't trust that. Because they know what I got going on over here on my channel. And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do the Epstein files. Hey, I really want to dig. When I talked to that soldier the other day, my daughter was like, Mom, I don't like it. Be careful. And I was like, well, if anything happens to me, you know, I had to have a conversation because I had to think, talking to a soldier about disclosed things that's happened on Navy bases and stuff like that. I have to think of the danger I'm putting myself in. And I said, if anything happens, and, you know, I started talking about phone calls, because he told me, he said, we have to be careful on this phone. And he said, call me if certain things start happening and stuff. He said, things will happen. Things will pop up on your phone. You will start getting random calls that don't make sense. He said, just give me a call back and don't get scared. Don't panic and things like that. So I understand confiding in our children. So, Dwight, my mommy has been gone since 2001. It still feels like yesterday. Losing your mom is hard every day. I play her, last voicemail. It's been 3 years. Yes. And Flipmo said she smells her mother. She said, oh, wow, I smell my mother too. You can hear the pain in this. And I wonder what Miss Shirley has disclosed to her.
I just have to be in that state of mind with him. I feel like I have to, I don't know. I'm not handling it. I probably look foolish to brilliant. I just keep screaming and stuff. And then like, y'all, what the fuck? Oh, I miss my mama. I really just miss her. Oh, man. I promise I'll never wear no more of your stuff or nothing. I'll just sit in here to be with you, okay? I promise I won't wear nothing else, Mommy. I ain't gonna wear nothing. I promise. This is my place where I'm with you the most, because I know you wanted to keep me out your damn closet. So I feel you the most here. That's where I feel her the most. Because she wanted me to stay out of her clothes and stuff. I feel her.
Oh my God. I don't know if I can do it now. Here I am, going to go to my mother's house that I haven't been in for years. And I know her clothes and everything is still the same. It was crazy when my daughter went down there and her clothes and everything's still the same. And now I'm like, damn, watching her do this, like, can I do it? You know what I'm saying? Can I do this weekend? Really go through my mama's clothes. I just want to smell her clothes. I do. I want to smell her clothes. I want to see. That's all I got left of my mother's. So, oh, I understand, Miss Parker. I can't. My mom's birthday just passed. Great content. Love you. Love you too, Flip Mode. I know. Oh, this is sensitive. Oh my goodness. Prayers to them.
The most in here, y'all. I sit in here, and this is where I feel her the most in here. This is where I feel her right here. Can y'all believe this happened? Can y'all believe this? I know a lot of people that should have went before my mommy, Danielle. Just saying.
Not your sister, child. It is hard, Flip Mode. Prayers to them. And I know it's hard, you know what I'm saying? But girl, she said to her sister, baby, child.
You know who I reached out to? Well, first of all, well, I'm not even gonna tell you guys that, but I reached out to the young man who my mom just paid for his mama's funeral. I reached out to him. And I told him, please tell me something. At this time, my mama's gun was still in the home and shit. They had to take her gun out the home because they're like, do you need it for anything? I'm like, yeah, yeah. And Frank, they took it. I want to crash out so bad.
She said, be strong, and you know you're not alone. I just lost my dad, and mom is in the hospital right now and about to go visit. Just know she's there with you, and she is now to her highest self and no more pain. Yeah, and I was just telling Pretty Trucker that, like, I'm glad she ain't in no more pain, but I know it's gonna be hard seeing her clothes and stuff like that. You know, just I don't know. I don't know. She said healing. I talked to my sons. I have one friend, my grandma gone. She was my friend, and only one loved me unconditionally. May God give her the strength and let her stay in her right mind. And I agree, because she has such a big legacy to live on for her mother, and a legacy to leave for her children and their children, because their mom left a big stamp on the world. And I so love that about Miss Shirley. You know, she's never going to be forgotten, never, and stuff. Hey, Paris. Hey, it was just, you know, it was just hard to see her, hearing her cry over her mother. We know how it gets and stuff like that. This is Shanitra Speaks. I do kind of, it was just hard. Yes, it's a lot. I took care of my dad to his last breath. She said, that's right. And yeah, and I hope, I wish I nothing but the best to continue your mom's legacy. She done that's God's work. Because a lot of people just go to hand out and, you know, say, hey, I did a good deed and stuff, but she did this, and she did this. Miss Shirley said she did this to cope with the death of her son, and how she was angry with her grandmother and stuff like that, and this helped her overcome. Giving back to her community and helping people was her therapy. And you never know what your therapy could be when you're grieving. You don't know what gotta put on your plate for your purpose and stuff. She said, that's right. It might not be hard, Miss Parker. It might be a peaceful feeling. Yeah, joy to the world. It's just that seeing this, I think, was seeing that part and stuff. And I'm like, dang, I want to go to my mom's house. And when I see my daughter going through her things, I kind of got upset. I was like, put that back. Why are you in there? Like, it bothered me a lot that she was in my mama's belongings. But then when she went and got my son, my autistic son, my oldest son, he's autistic, and my mother had kept all his drawings and I didn't know. And my daughter put all his drawings down from when he first started drawing, and that's what he used his autistic ability to do. When he would see ladybugs caught in a spider web, he drew it so perfect. And one thing about autistic children, they're so damn smart. He was so smart in his own way, like, and my mother kept every bit of his art up until he got older and stuff. So that right there just blew me. It blew me. She said Lola's praying. Hey, Short Stack, what's going on, sis? But I want y'all to go check the rest of this out over at Shanitra Speaks. Barbie dropped her link and stuff like that. It's the title is Shirley Rain's Death, the single white pill found by police in the family feud and stuff. And I hate that when our loved ones die, that we feud with our siblings and stuff like that. I'm still kind of distant with some of my sisters. You know, I love them to death. But, you know, God is slowly but surely taking that away, because it's not my stuff to deal. It's not my stuff to cope with and deal with. It's theirs. You know what I'm saying? So holding on to something that's just not mine to deal with is what I'm finding a hard time to let go. and stuff like that. But I do understand losing your mother, and especially a given mother, and we cannot hold on to pain for the rest of our life. You know what I'm saying? It took so long for me to learn forgiveness, forgiving, just forgiving. Some things I know I never let go of, and it'll forever be here. But the forgiveness part, just forgiving, because I still got to move on with my life. I cannot keep on continuously hold on to that stuff. And I had to pray and forgive. Thank you, Miss Sharon, for the gifted membership. If you get that green jacket from my sister, Miss Sharon, please tell her thank you. And thank you, Miss Sharon. Miss Parker, I lost my mom in 2001, my dad in 2004, my sister in 2020, and my other sister in 2022. I'm the only one left, but I'm at peace with it because I feel all of them every day. And prayers to you, joy to the world. That's a loss, and that makes me feel so much better. And if anybody is in here, that's a lot, and to be the only one left, you know what I'm saying, and being at peace with it. And I'm at peace. I know my mother loved me and stuff, so it still just gets sad at times and stuff. But I be crying happy tears and just the tears that I miss. You get what I'm saying? So that's it. That's just about it. But this is Miss Shirley Range. You guys make sure y'all go follow her story of what she did for the community. It might be inspirational to you to start doing the same thing in yours. Might not be able to give as much, but to get back to your community is still a good thing. And like I said, her videos are so inspiring. I think you guys should go check it out. There's so many videos of her giving back to the people and going into the community and talking to the people, not just saying, hey, are you in need? Communicating with them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people out there just need somebody to talk to. You never know after talking to them if they'll want to get clean, if they'll want to go and get a job, find a job, get themselves cleaned up. If I can help them with a better shirt and some khakis to help a young man get himself together, to give him that push, I will. If I see their shoes are busted, I want to go and buy them a pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said you have to go get Jordans or Nikes or nothing, just to have a comfortable. I know how my feet feel when I'm walking in flip flops. So imagine holes and all the air getting in shoes. So it might be inspiring. It might. You never know the turnaround that you can give somebody. I want to get to this one next. This is Tyrone Davis Jr. This is my girl Open Book. Open Book did a live the other day about Tyrone's cousin speaking out and how he said something, it just ain't right. Something still don't feel right about this. And when it don't feel right, that's because it's not right. Okay. She bought a couple of items from me like 4 years ago online. I started following her then. Okay, look, okay. Oh man. That's a beautiful thing. That's a memory right there that she bought some stuff from you. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 years ago online. You got that part of Miss Shirley and stuff like that you can forever hold on to, that might inspire you, you know what I'm saying, to do more, and I don't know, but it just might be inspiring to you. But thank you, love thyself. Thank you for dropping down and sharing that with me. I appreciate that. Like I said, she was a giver, and I know that she went out there and impacted and you don't have to give to impact your community. Just talk to the people in the community. They're just like us. They just got something going on. That's it. We all do. But theirs is seen. We can hide ours. We can hide ours in these homes, and everybody don't get to see that we're struggling, that we're going through something. And I see a lot of people doing it online. And so sometimes I just want to say, stop it. Stop it. Especially when I know for a fact you're going through hardships. Because see, if you got it, you would have never went through a hardship. I don't want to sit around people to put other people down. You got so much going on and you got it so good. Go get back. Go get back. And if you do something for somebody, quit talking about it. Because that's one thing I don't want to do. I'm going to tell y'all that's what I want to go do. But I'm not great. Come on here. I'm not great. Share it. I'm not great. Do it online. I'm only doing my online just to talk to people of all walks of life, but giving back, I'm not. That's my time. And that's something from the heart. You get what I'm saying? Not, ooh, girl, I give back all the time. Yep, I sure do. What y'all giving back? What y'all doing? Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. Long as you doing it is what matters. You get what I'm saying? She said, yeah, I seen it. Shout out to Open Book. I love her. I want to play what, before I get into the cousin saying why he feels that way, I do want to, get into Miss Natasha. No, I couldn't find the video, but Open Book did have it. I know Criminal Villain has it over there as well. But this is the updates that we did get from Natasha and the family.
Reopen. When you get to
Hold on.
they received a phone call on yesterday and they wanted to be transparent and keep us all in the know of what is happening. So let's listen in as they share the latest updates in Tyrone's case.
Happy Saturday. Through Facebook, I asked if anybody and everybody can get on because we're having a very important meeting that we just got out of from the Davis family. We have some important news that we choose to share with the whole world because it's necessary. And we have a lot of people that's supporting us, standing in the movement for justice for Joe. So as more people come on, I just want to say this. Thank everybody who assisted us. Even if you said a prayer for our family, even if you lit a candle for our family, those of you who showed up to the candlelight in numbers from all over the world for our family. I thank everybody who bought a t-shirt for our family. I thank everybody who watched the funeral online for our family. I thank everybody who came to the funeral for our family. I thank everybody who supported us with resources for our family. I thank everybody who showed up for the protest for our family. I thank everybody who put up blue hearts for our family. I thank everybody who got positive words.
Yeah, I so just kicked myself off stage while playing that video. Miss Natasha was just basically saying thanks to anybody that um threw a blue hearts to the family and stuff because they got the news that Tyrone Davis Jr. would not basically get justice from the Gainesville police, that it was an accident. Let's get into this video.
Attacks. I love how user friendly it is and just really.
Hello and welcome to the Open Book. This is your host Lakeisha. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you're welcome to send a super sticker, super chat, cash app, or buy a coffee. And those links are in the description field of this video. Now, y'all, the other day I was scrolling through Facebook and I came across the profile of a guy named Gabe. And I saw that one of the things that stood out was that he had long live Tro, justice for Tro. So I was thinking, who is this? Because all of this time I had not seen his name come up or anything of that sort. So I clicked on his profile and he looks to be like a friend or a brother to Dro. Okay, considered him a brother, a cousin to Dro. And there was a video, y'all, that stood out to me that I wanted to show a snippet of. But in this video, he talked about his brother being in a situation where he was unalived. And he said that the people involved are still alive. However, they seem to blame his brother for his death. Okay, and said that the case was kind of swept under the rug. And then he goes on to say, this is like life is recycling itself now with Dro's case. Oh my goodness. And also, y'all, this was like the first friend that I've seen post justice for Dro. So my interest was really piqued. And here's a snippet of that video.
Things on my back. I carry so much weight and burden on my back and my shoulders. I know they say God give his tougher battles to his toughest shoulders. But at times I be like, God, how tough you think I am? Like how
And you guys, just knowing, Gabe, Open Book found Gabe, but I found Gabe a while back, and Gabe honestly goes live, and he talks about this all the time. He really loved Tyrone. You can hear the passion in his voice, and that, he was saying at one point he didn't even, like, he hasn't even grieved properly the death of his brother, and now his other brother, which is Tyrone, his best friend and stuff like that. So he is the only one that I've seen consistently justice for Dro, justice for Dro, justice for Tyrone, and talk about him. You know what I'm saying? When he's driving, he'll just go live and talk about Tyrone and how he was always giving, he's a good guy, he's a lovable guy and stuff like that. So he has been that one to be consistent.
tough you want me to be? Like, what are you showing me? I mean, I believe in God. I pray.
Let me know.
I try my best to pray every day. I mean, don't get me wrong, be times I don't pray, but I still try my best. But it's like, I've been grieving so long. I lost one brother 9 years ago. And with his case and situation, he was dead. Everybody else that was involved in it, they was alive. So pretty much everybody just like blamed it on him for what happened. Basically the cause of his own death. And it's like it's happening again with my other brother. More my cousin, but that's my brother, man. From 9 years ago, I watched my brother case get swept under the rug. Nah, it's like life is just recycling it again, and it's happening again. Like I don't understand. I don't know how much I can take of this. I try, and I try. I'm actually functioning depression. Like I'm going through functioning depression right now. I mean, I'm so laid back. I just be chilling. I stay.
Who else is going through functioning depression? I know I am. I deal with it. And functioning depression means that we go to work, you know what I'm saying? We look like, regular people to y'all. We go to work and we're really pretending, and we put on this fake frontal that we're okay and we're really not, and stuff like that. And he said that, how many of y'all agree with him that Tyrone Davis Jr.'s case is getting swept under the rug? Because I honestly feel like it's being swept under the rug. I agree with him 100%. Praying for you, Gabe. I don't know you, but praying for you for the loss of, not being able to grieve your other brother, and now your best friend is gone and stuff. And he talks about this consistently, so I know he's dealing with something as far as depression, because you can hear it in him when he goes live. And this is not the first live I've heard him talk about Tyrone, but to be like, dang, it's like deja vu. Like now they sweeping this under the rug, and when you know. But being a functioning depression, yeah, I definitely deal with that.
Myself, I don't have many friends, and the ones I do, I hold them dear to me. But when it comes to my family, that hit totally different. It hit totally fucking different. Like it just, man,
Yes, yes,
we grieving for
right.
9 years, and then to get more grievance added on to it. Like when it's gonna end? Like when is it going to end? Man, I don't think nobody understand. I don't want no sympathy. I don't want no pity. None of that. And I know there's people out there that's going through those same pain as me. But at the end of the day, they pain not my pain, and my pain not theirs. It's still different. I don't care if the situation the same as that situation. My pain is gonna be different from theirs. I don't think y'all know how I feel to lose people really, really, really close to you. Like people that you talk to every day, did everything with. Like from sun up to sundown, stayed on the phone, shared the same dreams, like had the same goals. Like man, this shit ain't right, bro. The truth is out there, and I just want the truth. My family want the truth, man. That's all, and that's it.
Yes.
It ain't gonna heal our hearts. It ain't gonna cover our pain, but the truth will bring light to something, man. Like help us get over this grieving like this, man. I lost my first brother 9 years ago, and you'll think, oh, time heal wounds. Time ain't healing shit. Time is not healing shit. The pain is getting deeper and deeper every day. And you'll think 9 years ago, oh, let that go, this, that, man. Oh, go see a therapist. Man, a therapist can't tell me how I feel.
Amen.
I know they say, yeah, therapy help, this, that. And I personally, I don't know because I never went through therapy. And I don't know, man.
I can definitely feel them. It's easier for somebody to say, "Hey, Miss Sharon, just pray about it." And I got a bad habit of doing that. Just pray about it. It'll be okay. Just pray. Who are we to tell somebody how to deal with their grief? I know we want to mend the hurt feelings and all of that, but sometimes, like I said, it's just good to listen. That helps letting people really get a lot off their chest, so we'll know what direction to take with our friends, our people we work with, and stuff like that, our loved ones and stuff. Because if we just, oh, everything's gonna be okay, put it in God's hands. It sounds good, but that's not always what people need because it sounds good. You get what I'm saying? So I understand what he's saying. And going to therapy for some is good, but therapy is not for everybody. Sharon said, I functioned with grief for 33 years, and yes, they're sweeping Dro's case under the rug. Octavia said, yes, love. Hey, JR, what's going on? Or Junior, must I say? I honestly can't stand when people tell me that. And that's how now I'm realizing now that's how a lot of people feel. I've talked to a lot of people about that, Barbie, and they're saying that, like, I hate when somebody tells me, to let it go. It's been 9 years. Like he said, they saying let it go. You can't tell somebody to let go of grief. Some people grieve to their death. Some people grieve to their death, to the death of them and stuff. I know when Philip got killed, and this is my cousin's cousin. When Philip got killed, his daddy eyeball grieved his son's death till he died and stuff. And I that was my first experience with somebody grieving the death to, what I'm saying, grieving themselves to death and stuff. So yeah, she said Dro will get justice. I hope so, because this is also showing the world that they will sweep our black men, not just our black men, but our melanated people's death under the rug. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with the loudness. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to put up with what we're bringing. Yes, I can't stand when people tell me, I understand what you're going through. It triggers me. And I'm glad Nays, another person, said it triggers her. And I don't know. That's why I be up percent. I don't know the feeling. I don't. And stuff. I only know about losing a grandmother, two of them, a grandfather, and losing my mother. But my mother was the closest thing to me. So losing her, can't nobody tell me anything. You get what I'm saying? And I feel y'all. And I just hate that I was one of those people now to be like, I understand what you're going through. I don't, but I'm praying for y'all, and I'm praying for Gabe as well.
I'm hurt behind this, bro. To lose two brothers like this ain't right, bro. First Trey, not Drew. Me and Drew shared the same things, bro. Both granddaddies, both brothers. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Just hurt so bad, bro. It hurt so bad to know somebody that you was so tight with, dealt with every day, day on, like day on, day out. Like you dealt with this person every day, and they just gone now. They just gone. One thing for sure though, death is permanent, bro, and there's no returning, there's no reversing that. It's nothing. Like, and that's the part I understand, but I can't never fully understand it for real though.
And let me read this to you guys. This was also suspect to me. This is per the family. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Somebody said, they said, yes, this is so wrong on all levels. They just want money. It's no lawyer going to take this case. Ben Crump is the best, and he didn't. I just want Polo, the Davis family, to get exposed. They're doing Dro's mother so wrong. It makes me sick. You know, jeez. I don't know what's happening with my Facebook. We gotta focus on the right thing, and the right thing is justice for Dro, and just focusing on what I can do to help. If I can write a letter and stuff like that, I want to do that. If you're not comfortable sending money, then don't. But if they're gonna go march or protest or something, go to that. FYI, when going to therapy sessions, never say what you're feeling like doing to anybody. Stay on how whatever they did made you feel. Man, that's the truth. They'll lock your ass up quick in at the sane asylum. You hear me? This was per Natasha. She said, this is why I go hard for T2. This is the day I set an appointment with Dro and my friend Serge Cadiz, an insurance agent, to start a life insurance policy right at my dining room table. I took this pic very proud. He was making grown man moves. Long before Delulu came, but since then, unusual online changes were made when he always went through the agent. Guess the hush money is to stay quiet till the check comes. Well, my nephew's life was worth more than $250,000 that has to be split. Jesus. And so you guys can see that this is a post that was made. This is on Natasha's page. That's Dro with the insurance agent at her kitchen table and stuff. And she's basically saying that when she said long before Lulu came, that Dro had a insurance policy. So she said, but since then, unusual online changes were made when he always went through the agent, meaning that Tyrone wouldn't go through online because he always talked to the agent. You know what I'm saying? To make changements, adjustments, and stuff like that. And his policy was $250,000, and She said it's got to be split. And the crazy part about this is I'm not hearing his kids being mentioned at all. It's almost like as if his kids was non-existent. Like, that's why the Lulu shit is out the window for me. Because you don't love my kids, you don't love me. It's not possible. There's no possible way that a man or a woman loves you but don't love your children. It's not possible. It's non-existent. And again, I want justice for Tyrone. I feel like murderers are being able to walk free. Murderers are being able to walk free. Look at Shannon and Annette. I always go back to Naziah Harris's case. We all ain't got the same feelings because y'all listening to content creators. It's the story that's been placed in front of y'all. It's the people talking and you're going, what'd you just say? I thought you said this and I thought this was what was said. What did you just say? So listening to them, and they're free. They're free today. Yes, I believe that because my husband does all business online. And she said that part crushed me, praying for the family. Smurfette said package. Octavia said amazing father. She said priest. What kind of package, Smurfette? And online changes. What kind of online changes? Such as taking his children off the policy? Could that be it allegedly? Because I heard that they took the kids off the policy. I can't see that man. He loved her true. Without a shadow of a doubt. He loved her funky ass, but taking his kids off that policy? That was you. That was Lulu. Without a shadow of a doubt. Come on. There's a policy out there with only you on it. Go figure. Y'all go figure that she's the only one on the policy, and the same way she went and got the money out the account. That was her focus. Here I am, just lost my cousin, and I don't know if I'm coming or going. I can't think straight, let alone think of money. How she changed the policy without them being married is crazy work. But I think it's possible. I think it's possible. And I only know from listening to certain things that's happening around me as far as policies before. And I thought it was crazy. I must say, when the deal was about the policy, the insurance policy, I said, I mean, I got it in a sense, but and it wasn't for me, but I'm just like, I get it, but why would you be over it? If they have living children, why do you have to be over it? Y'all get what I'm saying? If y'all comprehending this, almost like somebody asked somebody, I'll put you on it on I'll pay for your insurance, but I have to be over it. And I'm saying, for what? And it wasn't even me, I'm just listening. Like, why do you gotta be over their insurance? See, that's what why I watch people and I listen. I listen to everything because that lets me know what kind of person you are. It's like my sister called me. I'll pay for your insurance, but I'm gonna be over it. Versus, I got older daughters that are very capable. So, cause you pay for it, except for my kids can bury me and not be mistreated and counted out. Are you cool? My sister can't call me today and say, "Oh, I'm gonna pay for your insurance and I'm gonna be over it." Nah, you good? All the shit we see going on nowadays, I'd be a fool to. I trust my daughters to put me away well and do what they need to do. I ain't saying money won't change people. Don't get it twisted. That I've talked to my daughters and tell them in a minute, They'll tell you, I don't trust you when it comes to burying me. I don't need no attitudes and, you know what I'm saying, you pussyfooting around to break the other kids off. I don't need that. And at this point, I don't feel safe with you. My kids know. If I don't feel comfortable with leaving you as my beneficiary, I'm gonna tell Niche and them why. I look at their relationship with me to determine. I even had it at one point where I wanted my youngest to be my beneficiary. But I didn't want to put that burden on her because where she almost lost her father over the summer. That's the only thing that got me with my baby girl. I said I can't put that on her. Because although she was doing very well making decisions about pulling her father off the life support, she called me crying and I felt how heavy it was on her. And I said, even though I know she would do the right thing. But I have to have that same faith in my kids to say that I don't want nobody in my sisters or nothing calling having the insurance over me. For what? I think not. Those kids didn't deserve that. They don't. Package deal always, my son and I. You hear me, Smurfette? And I do like what Junior's saying, how she changed the policy without them being married is crazy work. But online, y'all really think that, Junior, you think that Dro took his kids off the policy? How many of y'all think that? As good as we seen him with his kids. I don't feel that. I ain't saying it ain't possible neither. But just in my heart of heart, I don't see that. And Conda made a post about how she did the kids so sad. Who did Octavia? Who's Conda? That's sad. Even with, let me tell y'all, even with the cell phone for Tyrone. Okay, Tyrone usually pays the bills. Okay. But where's the open communication with you? To where you say, I got it. It ain't about me taking money out of his account or nothing, but give me a second. I got it. I'll pay their bills. Send me all the information over. And I got it. And that's it. I don't want to. Aunt Natasha went live this morning talking about it. Hold on. Let me find her live. I'm on her page. No, you lying to me. It says, so on Facebook it says all this is Rena's family. They said all this pointing fingers, all of these lies, and all of these conspiracy theories is blocking the real issue at hand here. The Davis Jennings family took a major loss at the hands of only one person, Kiara. My cousin was a man of love, and everything that's been going on is completely against what he stood for. Justice for Dro isn't just a hashtag. It isn't a Davis versus Jennings or a money scam. It's a peaceful movement. Please don't lose the vision behind all this bullshit that's being fed to the media. The facts remain the same. And this is his cousin on his mother's side. He left his family for a vacation with Kiara alive and was transferred back in a body bag. The family wasn't notified until 24 hours. Kiara changed her story multiple times. Kiara did not call 911 nor render aid. He died from blunt force trauma, and Kiara left him for dead. It's simple. It's jail or hell behind T2. And anybody standing behind Kiara can hold her hand and go with her. Ooh, child. And this is on the mom side, okay? Child. Jeez. I don't see the video from earlier. Let me see.
Y'all, morning motivation with Auntie Tasha. It's Tuesday.
Was this yesterday that she did it? Oh, so you said this morning she went live. I don't see the live from this morning. She might have took it down. Oh, Kunda Davis. I see Kunda. She said, I know she said on February 12th, she said, y'all, so who's behind Dro's page now? Lucifer, girl, stop playing with me, please. This ain't what you want. She said, Kiara Davis, aka that damn Lulu, has told us Tyrone Davis Jr. No, they were never married. Family, multiple different lies about what caused Tyrone's death. She told one of our family members that it's none of our business what happened to him. Her dad is a former military sergeant, and her ex-boyfriend's a detective. Shut your mouth. Wait a minute. Dro didn't take his kids off the policy. I would never believe that. It's just what's being said, Miss Sharon. I don't believe he took his kids off the policy neither. But allegedly it's being said that he's taking his kids off the policy. Let me get back to this. I didn't say it, but it's been alleged that the kids was not on the policy. That they said Lulu told one of the family members it ain't none of their business what happened to Tyrone. That Lulu's daddy is a former military sergeant, and her ex-boyfriend is a detective. We are seeking justice for Tyrone Davis Jr. Kiara has plenty of motive, and we as family are seeking answers and justice. Gainesville police has failed Tyrone's case from the beginning. So in fact, having his name wrong on the police report, I know you lying to me. So they got his name wrong on the police report. Tyrone was a loving and caring individual. He was a man of integrity. He has 2 children that he leaves behind with many questions about their dad's passing. Kiara doesn't care about his children, though. Tyrone was loved and showed so many love. Please help us with getting justice that Tyrone deserves. We will not give up on him. Oh, child. She said none of us of his family is grieving properly. Have you ever had to bury someone you love but didn't know why? At the beginning of the month, she said, she's so full of shit. First off, she knows we called her phone and she did not answer. So that's where the post and tags came from, since you did not want to answer. And acting like you love him so much, but ain't say shit to his kids when we walked in that hospital. Your ass was laid up on that couch comfortable, strolling through your phone under the cover like he was back there for a scratch or something. No emotions, no remorse, no nothing to point that you didn't even grab and hold the kids, but instead insisted that the argument got heated because of the kids' mom and rage, like you always get when you have your psychotic episodes, like you always do. Just like the time you jumped on him down the street from my house and my sister broke 2 nails and you didn't want to stop attacking him, calling him broke and sorry and what he wouldn't have had if it wasn't for you. I know you lying to me. She said, yes, I sent Natasha the thing about the detective. She must have took it down from this morning. Yeah, I think she took it down, Jacqueline. I don't see it. Justice, yeah, y'all drop. She said the milk stank and the water stank. Also, man, Smurfette. Thank you, Purse, for keeping that jacket on. Appreciate you so much, sister. Appreciate you so much. Ooh wee. She said, calling him broke and sorry and what he wouldn't have if it wasn't for you. Another lie and all the other BS you was screaming. Like you're weird as fuck to think we not gonna scream justice for Joe until your ass is locked the fuck up for his death. And yeah, my sister did call and talk to your ass. And you told her on that BS ass call he jumped while you was doing 20 to 25 miles an hour. But you forgot I seen Tyrone myself. Where the fucking scratches from that jump? To be honest, you envied his daughter. You was envious of Shayna and what you told him out of your mouth, and he had to explain to you that his love for her was different than the love he had for you. I know you lying to me. I'm gonna tell you something. What goes on in the dark always comes to the light. I don't care what it is. It might take death for that shit to come to light, but it's coming to the light. She said she was jealous of his daughter. And it shows. It honestly, it shows right now. Because you gotta think a bitch that don't, she said you didn't hug his kids when they walked in that hospital. You stayed on your phone under that cover on the couch as if he was just in there with scratches on. She said, keep going. She be going hard for Dro. Y'all know I be on it. Natasha too. X was the PI, aware of the detective was her ex, because I'm the one who had her to bring her to the criminal villains. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Miss Tanya. That's the post I'm talking about. I'll tell you what did I miss. I'm on my lunch break now. Ooh, child. Let me get back to it. Shit. I lost it. Oh, okay. Let me get back to this part. She said, to be honest, you envied his daughter. You was envious of Shayna and what you told him at your mouth, and he had to explain to you that his love for her was different than the love he had for you. And that be any man that had kids and moved on and they in an okay place, you know what I'm saying? He once loved her, he was with her for years, bird, 2 kids with her. Y'all can't be expecting y'all baby daddies or the man y'all with now to hate his baby mother. Like, women, stop it. Stop it with the insecure. That's insecure. Insecurity's like hell. It's a level of respect giving. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't got to be no, hey, Tom, what's going on, sister? I'm really praying that family gets justice. Me too. I'm Kiana. Me too. She said facts. But we got to stop as women feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Tell him what kind of love. He had some kind of love for her. And it's different. It is different. It is different. Like, loving you and being in love with you is 2 different things. Know that and know it. Okay? I don't think people know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Of that. She said, a matter of fact, you told me at Kira's boat party how you don't be wanting the surety to and how you be wanting him all to yourself. And I walked off from your ass. So save all the bullshit for some bird brain that don't mind listening to your bullshit. We know who you really are, so please save it, Lulu Lucifer. Not Lulu Lucifer. And she said, oh, and trying to get him transferred to another hospital after they pronounced him deceased is diabolical. especially when you're not his wife. You know, to make those type of decisions, you damn bird brain. Jeez. Mm. Jesus. Well, I'm praying for the family. She said, "Hey, Miss Parker, what did I miss? I'm just logging in on my lunch break to listen." We covered Miss Shirley story, and we covered a little bit of Tyrone. I want to finish playing what his friend had to say. Yep, she bring the facts. Yeah, she definitely she ain't letting up. She's definitely like speaking her mind, and I love that for her. You know, continue to speak your mind. Keep putting your truth out there and what you know. As long as it's strictly like Holly hated Romika. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I know she ain't lying because how Lulu put that in that 4-page letter, like, I'll forever be yours and yours only, like you'll forever be mine's and mine's only. Like, yeah, it cost that man his life with your diabolical delusional ass. It really did. It cost that man his life. To be with you, and it's sick and it's sad, you know, it really is. And to see all these changes and see these kids' phones get cut off, his kids should never have a GoFundMe. I'm sorry, you know, the kids should definitely not have a GoFundMe at all. You could tell Lulu was very insecure. Yeah. And just because of, let me tell y'all something. Just because you get your body done, you get your titties, you get your ass, and you get your stomach trimmed down, that shit's still in you. That fat girl is still in you. That's why I'm content. I'm content. Even I seen big girls, y'all not content. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're shooting yourself because you are insecure. Y'all talk a good game of shit, but you're really not happy with who you are. Make a difference. Do something. I don't want a BBL. I don't want a piece of ass. Hell, I'm trying to get rid of some of this ass I got. Donate it. You can have it. You know what I'm saying? All kind of fat I don't mind donate. But I want to lose it the right way. I want to lose it the right way. That's it. I ain't never had big breasts. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. The bigger the breast, the more the tissue problem and the cancer problems. Hell, my little jingling Paris got the most problems, got more problems in a broken car. So I'm okay with that. But that insecurity is still within you. And that insecurity is still within her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no telling how many times Dro had to tell her she was beautiful and it still didn't make her feel good about herself. She gives me that. She gives me whatever he gave her, it wasn't never enough. So she had to hear it from different men. She needed that validation from different men to tell her she looks good. That's why the cheating came. So, yeah. Yeah, she definitely went in on her.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I be trying to be as transparent as I could. Like, this pain just a different pain, bro. It's different. Like, when my family gonna stop taking losses like this, bro? We good fucking people. We good fucking people, bro. We love on everybody. We love on each other. Like, we good fucking people. Like, come on, man.
Now, another thing that I saw on Gabe's page was a post that he shared from another lady. And she had, this was around 2 days before February 12th, so around February the 10th, she had shared this post to Dro's other page, Dro That Nick, right? And tagged him. Now, the odd thing, now we know Dro is no longer here. Notice at the bottom, that page put the praying hands in the comments. And so this person made a post saying who, or asking who is behind that page. Because look, they just responded.
She said Lulu had absolutely nothing to be jealous of. the mother about. Did y'all not see the video of how Dro really felt about his baby mother? They shouldn't be trying to start drama. I don't know them personally. I'm reading. I don't got a dog in this fight. At all. I ain't overly invested. Now my emotions, yeah. But I'm not overly invested to act like I know them to say, did you see that video? Hell, my baby daddies do shit like that to me too. But I know that motherfucker got love for me. I know ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me, bring me no harm or nothing. That's what I know. I know this for a factual. We see all kind of videos. My baby daddy might tell you he don't like me today. He might say that. That motherfucker might say it on a live with my kids. Do I stand to be the truth for that day or forever? See, we can point out the videos about Dro's baby mama say we stirring up. Because I didn't say it. I'm reading what was said from the family. But what about the videos that he did when he sounded like he's talking about their relationship? We just supposed to overlook that too? Because I'm looking at what's coming out of his mouth too per videos. Him and the baby mama might have been beefing or anything. I don't know these people. I don't. And I ain't going to personally look up anything. Because I'm over it. I'm over feeling like I'm beefing with subscribers for some shit I don't know about for real. This is the family's fight with Lulu, not mine. Now, I'm not team Lulu. I'm not team the mama. And I ain't team Davis. I'm team me. And I'm team justice for anybody. So don't try to come check me about nothing and saying she wasn't jealous because y'all a fan of hers and y'all like her or whatever the new news that came out. I don't care. I don't. Please know it and note it. Okay? Now we got a conversation. But I'm not going back and looking up anything. It's your opinion. Just like I got one. Okay? Now you tell the family, don't stir up the mess. Don't come and tell me anything. They put it in the chat. Did you see what she said? And she's the family member. Tell them. I don't know what's going on. People get it all wrong and mixed up. Are y'all okay? I feel for Gabe. I do. Tro's BM is beautiful. Lulu most definitely is jealous of her, honey. And that's your opinion, Octavia. You know what I'm saying? The BM is very naturally and beautiful. Let me say this. I pick up on energy. Rather, she should have been jealous or not delusional. Has a pick me energy, all about me energy. So that's was the problem. And it's that's simple. I mean, from what she said, Lulu, Lily's friend, you crazy too. Girl, the BM was not a side chick. She said, that's my opinion from what's the problem. Because you said, I'm just going off of what you said. I'm just telling you, you said Lulu absolutely had absolutely nothing to be jealous of the mother about. I can't say that because I don't know him personally. I can't say she was jealous. I can't say, oh, she wasn't jealous. And I'm not going to sit here and say she was jealous. I can't. I can go off of what she said. I don't have a problem with you. See, that's the thing. Why y'all be thinking it's a problem? Because I'm just reading what you said. That's why I don't be like getting into cases like this. Because we done heard so much, we pick a side and then y'all be wanting to beef with the content creators. I ain't the one or the two or the three. I'm not beefing over that. And it ain't a problem. I'm going off of what I read. And I'm going off of what she got that 6-page letter or 4-page letter, how many other pages it is. And when you go back and read what Lulu said, he's going to forever just be mine. It's like, but he's gone. Like, let that go. That kind of gives me that I can, off of what she said, be like, I can see that. You get what I'm saying? Hey sis, this is a video from Chit Chat with QT that shows Natasha's live. Okay. That's all I'm saying. And it was something, because she loved him so much. Why didn't she continue to pay those kids' phone bills? You know what I'm saying? Why do they gotta go for me? Because I'ma still take care of mine. You get what I'm saying? I love my kids' siblings. I do. I kept them and everything. Used to keep them all the time. Because kids ain't got nothing to do with what I got going on. And I would be beefing with my kid's father, but I still kept the siblings intact. If they needed something, they knew they can come and get it from me without a problem, a shadow of a doubt. And if they lost their mother or their anything, I'm going to be there for them kids. And our kids are grown now, but I'm going to still be there for them kids. So when Lulu wrote that wasn't her problem, that their phones got cut off because that was Tyrone that did that, that right there shows me I don't gotta listen again. I don't listen to what I read it. I will read it. What they gotta say. But then I go by what you say. But it was videos that I have seen that Tyrone spoke on friends, not calling him when he mentally need him. He said family too. If we're gonna be personal, like y'all trying to say, yeah. He said family too. Now, which family didn't call him? He didn't get specific. But he also talked on relationships, and he also kind of, when you just kind of know, without saying shank rock, I don't have to. It's almost like people know. Talking about shit that happened in the relationship. They ain't trolling me. Can't nobody troll me about some people I don't know, baby. Okay? Because when I click off, I got my own life to worry about. Not some people I don't know about, okay? It just so happened to hit the internet and we're here and we're just talking. And I'm not arguing about who's jealous of who. It's their fight. It's something that they all got to live with. I don't know these people. I hate what's going on with this family. He expressed the light. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, R&R, how you doing? But go talk to the family. Don't talk to me about anything about they're just trying to start. Let them know you're trying to start mess. That ain't what it is. That's all I'm saying. Go talk to them. When they make these posts, I hope to see you there, not here. You wasn't expressing an opinion or nothing. You basically like you to be. You was covered at me, and I ain't going today. I ain't going tomorrow, and my motherfucking ass sure ain't going for the rest of the year. I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna read. If I want to read it, I'm gonna read it, and that's all it is. I didn't say nobody was jealous of nothing. Hey, Nikki Beans, I don't do all that over here. I ain't doing it. Come here, fuck with me. Don't. Lulu didn't like how much he cared for his own kids or how much his dad's side of the family loved him. Can't tell me that girl wasn't jealous or want that man off of herself. You could tell based off what she said. And that's an opinion of mine, my thoughts. Those are my thoughts, okay? The reason so many people are drawn to this because it was not in the natural way of order and it was off. And I get that, Miss Tanya. I totally get that. Just don't come in here trolling. Hey, Nikki Beans, happy Wednesday to you. And R&R, I hope I say happy Wednesday. Just don't come here trolling and fucking with me. I ain't on that shit. I'm just not. I don't do all that arguing no more over here. I don't do none of that shit. You don't know me like that. Do that shit over there. Don't fuck with me. That's it. I'm reading what they said. Now, prayers for Gabe and his mental. You get what I'm saying? I hope I hope throughout this process with the private investigator, the lawyers and stuff, that they do get the closure that they need in this pursuit of finding justice for Tyrone. Again, that's all I care about. That's it. That's all. I'll go check out what Miss Natasha said. Let me see what she said. Who she said it was under. And I'm up here grieving and shit. Man, say. Mm-mm. And I don't care if you go talk about me. Don't know you, Takir. I don't. I don't. I see a lot of y'all doing that. I went over to Miss Parker's earlier and I never go back. Cool. The fuck? Be strangers to me. I don't know y'all. I ain't did y'all nothing. But I ain't gonna go with what y'all say neither. Y'all, we all just talking and conversation. But leave me alone. Okay, I see where QT did it. I see. All right. Shout out to Chit Chat. Oh yeah, I've shouted out Chit Chat. Chit Chat did another thing that I think she did the TD McNutt thing that I kind of like, but she's talking about the Tyrone Davis and the policy change and stuff. I just want to kind of hear what she got to say. Y'all make sure Didi dropped it over here in the link. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Chit Chat with QT, okay? Go follow her. I like her a lot. Drop her link, sis, one more time. Well, that's the link if y'all can catch it at the top. Nah, Kim, sister, you know you ain't got nobody got to cuss for me, sis. I'm just cool. I'm up here grieving my motherfucking self. And to have somebody come in like, and no, like I said some shit or something, like, girl, I'm reading over, tell them. Tell me nothing about nobody star. I don't care what they got going on, really. Long as once they start getting the ball rolling, is the only time I'm caring what the police say and shit. When you elevate your energy, gravitate, and you find your tribe, I love those who feel in their spirit because the world is hard enough. Man, say thank you, Paris. All right, there it is right there. She just dropped the link again. Shout out to you, Chit Chat with QT. Keep dropping these great video clips as well. Let me get to it, guys, because I want to hear what this is. And I wonder why Miss Natasha took it down. Well, honey, 5 cases. I like to know if Lulu has an insurance policy on Afro. Did he have one on her if an accident policy doubles? That's a good question, Miss Paula. Real good question. Thank you again, Paris. Appreciate you guys. I got 2 more to reach my goal. Y'all, it starts at 99 cents. If y'all mind helping a bitch out, okay?
My tongue on how I feel. I feel like yes, it's about money. At the end of the day, it's still
What up,
you,
TT?
Lulu. And I'm gonna not bite my tongue and say what I had to say. That $250,000 and whatever you got remaining ain't my business. But I know one thing: is insurance policy was changed online.
They said the $250 policy was changed online. Natasha is the one who actually set Joe up with the person. She got his name on her. Y'all hit him up and ask him what it is. Don't ask me anything, please, respectfully. I don't know. I'm just listening like y'all, okay?
I love you. I love you too. Man, I love you. You my everything. Oh my God. No, I love you, Lou. I love you, Lou. Take your time. Say I love you. You my everything. Thank you so much. I love you too.
Let me get my buzz ball because a motherfucker got me fucked up.
You don't punish me, right? All right, so we're gonna jump right into this video. I don't know about you guys.
My nerves are bad, y'all. Don't mind me, but don't fuck with me.
Has irked me from the first time that I saw this video that Dro, may he rest in peace, posted for Christmas. And we should know, all of us, that a lot has been coming out since that day.
You guys will see later in this video, Dro's aunt Tasha has come out and confirmed that his insurance policy was changed online, not in person, none of that. And guess who? Allegedly, the beneficiary.
Thank you, Blizzard baby.
None other than Lulu and his mama. Okay? I want to say this. Tasha has been standing on business.
Now I don't know what's what. This is just what these people are saying. You get what I'm saying? Use your discernment is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Go with your own thoughts with this whole case, everything that's played out. That's got everybody on edge. Just use your discernment. If somebody say they wasn't jealous, that's their feelings. I'm not mad at you. Just know I didn't say it. I don't know them again. But Natasha and them speaking out. We got Rena speaking out saying they being threatened. It's a lot going on with this case. You know what I'm saying? I'm just covering it. I want to know what happened to the young man. Do I believe it was an accident? I don't. And I'm just using my discernment and my thoughts. I'm just going off of not even what Rena or Natasha and them say. I'm going off of Lulu and what she's saying. Things that just don't make sense. Now, whether she told them lies and all that, I don't know. I don't. I can only go off of what they saying and use my discernment and stuff. Has things been out there where we hear 4 people in the car? Rain of Fire saying it was 2 people, her and somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's for y'all to use y'all discernment again, okay? Just don't go fuck with me.
And thank God for her. It's been obvious to me since, again, this video of Dro and Lulu at the cabin that he loved her. Nose was wide open, okay? And you know what? That could be a good thing as long as the person that you love like that love you back like that. And I don't give a damn what anyone says. Lulu had love/like for Dro, in my opinion, but it definitely did not add up to how he loved her. You don't go from this, babe, I love you, you my everything, to leaving him on the street.
Facts, chit chat. And right there, if that don't scream volumes to y'all that nobody leaves the person that they love on the side of a road. Never. Ever. And you love him so much. I love you until eternity, until I'm there with you again. Shit, she ain't love him enough to leave him in a strange place to where he's dead. I can't take a lot of shit serious on this motherfucker. I can't. It blows me how some people thinking how she said depends on what was going on. And it do. It do. It definitely depends on what was going on. But I can't leave. That's me. Perspective. That's all I'm saying. That's me. I can't leave him on the side of the road. Now, once we get to the gas station, you want to call you a ride, pick you up from her, I'm good. On the side of a road, him even, if Shank Rock jumped out of my car, y'all think I'm pulling off? And then this make sense. Yeah, Shank jumped out the car, so I went to the gas station. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably argue with him for that. Like, why the fuck are you jumping out of the car? Like, ready to argue some more? Why are you? What the fuck? Like, I'm gonna be. It's gonna be another. Like, I want to see if he's hurt, but I'm mad that he jumped out of a moving car. Like, what? I'm not gonna keep going. I'm not. I can't. I love him too much. And I'm not saying relationships are perfect. Nobody's shit is perfect. It don't matter what's going on. You don't leave another human being on the side of the road. Jumping out. He jumped out. She said he jumped out of her car. It didn't bother you that the man you loved jumped out on a highway where traffic is coming like crazy. On a highway, not a country road where you don't see nobody. Even that, but on a highway.
dead. Now, if I'm riding in the car with my man, arguing or not, tipsy or not, I'm not leaving him. I've said that in several videos, and I will continue to say that. If you are sitting next to me,
I get it, Blizzard,
and you allegedly jump, I'm not going to continue to drive. Now, look, this has been a big debate that's been going out that Lulu could not stop that car, and that's straight bullshit. They were not on a highway. They were on a street. And the love that we see in this video and countless of other videos that always included 5-course meals and designer wear and bags, you don't leave that man like that. But what did Lulu come out and say? Lulu said that she drove to a gas station and she waited. Waited for what?
Right. How you know what if anything happened, if he was harmed when he jumped out the car?
He was intoxicated. So what were you waiting for? Him just to walk on down the street drunk?
How would he know where you was? Do y'all know how far that bridge was from the Circle K? That was way. What? Y'all know how I've been drunk and barely made it up the steps? Let alone me walking to the Circle K that's behind my house. I wouldn't make it. God knows if Shank Rockefeller wouldn't be in the little pond behind the house. Me barely making it out of this room to just across the hall. Drunk. Where I be in here playing my music like, shit. I be staggering and everything. Drunk. And I don't even be drunk off of liquor. I be tipsy as hell off this wine. So I'm looking at like, what? He done jumped out of a vehicle, a moving vehicle. He's jumped. You weren't concerned? You weren't concerned to where ambulances had to come. All these 911 calls allegedly go through. And you don't get there to the ambulances pulling him off. Y'all know how long it take? How long did it take for the ambulance to get there and some more? Before you decided to come back. And why you want to move somebody with a brain injury, all of that. Ain't nobody even taking a picture of Shank being tubed up. Let me knock on some wood, because God forbid. I don't like it. I got to knock on wood. But I'm not going to be in there taking no pictures. That's the last thing on my mind. My thing is let him make it. I'm not seeing my man like this. I know I'm not seeing my man like this. We was just there. Now we're here. That's why I always say, what happened? How did something so beautiful turn so bad? How we get here? How we get here? To when the so-called friend went and called in at Gigi's, it was, oh yeah, she said he made her lose a baby, and we bringing up old shit. We bringing up shit because if you was that angry, you shouldn't have went. You don't make me lose kids on, like, you know what I'm saying? We need space. That don't mean I don't love you, but right now, no. But when you holding on to something, and I say this to Shank Rock all the time, if we gotta hold on to shit, we ain't meant to be together. We just not meant to be together. It's really just that simple. If I can't let something go, it ain't. Because that's always gonna be the argument. It's gonna keep being it's gonna be the repetitive shit, and I can't deal with repetitive shit. Either we working through this, or you hold on to that and leave me alone. And I gotta respect that he can't get over something I done to him. And that's okay. It's gotta be okay. Am I gonna be hurt? Yeah. Am I really gonna want the relationship to leave because of that? No, but I can't be in a relationship where you hold on and holding that over my head. Neither. We're never gonna be happy. We're never gonna get to succeed, excel in our relationship. Medical knowledge tells me it wasn't accidental. Let's go.
Waiting for him just to walk on down the street drunk and say, oh, you know what? I think she went to this gas station, so let me make my way over there. No, it's always been some bullshit from me. And if someone jumps out of the car to the point where he died, Lulu, you didn't hear a thump? You didn't look over? You didn't see that allegedly he fell? What did you think? He miraculously jumped out the car and landed on his feet? So again, I said this from the beginning that in my opinion, and everything that I say is my opinion only, but in my opinion, Dro was pushed out that damn car. And there have been several accounts that's been floating around out here that, yeah, he was pushed. And now we have an alleged reason. His insurance policy. That doesn't cause you guys to raise an eyebrow. Because I know I've been had a side eye and my eyebrow has been raised from jump. This shit is not weird to y'all. Lulu was not his wife. I said that in the last video I made about this when she, on Valentine's Day, came out and said that she has restarted his YouTube page. This wasn't his
Hey, Jazzy, happy Wednesday, sis.
And I hate to say this again. And look, a lot of us women, we want this, but Dro was sprung. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what every woman would want, especially if you feel the same about him. But that's not what I have been saying. Looking back on all of their videos and things like that.
I agree with you, chit chat 100%. Okay, the way my man, that's how he was about her, and she fumbled the ball and she knew it. She couldn't accept that shit. Another bitch getting the treatment she was getting. Hell nah, can't none of us accept that shit. Who? And you ain't the only one that feels that way, delusional, but come on, let's be honest, you know? Definitely wasn't accidental. I'm sorry, there should have been more scrapes, bumps, scars. Hey, Muy baby, happy Wednesday, sis. And I just on the back of his head because you roll and all that type of shit when you roll and jump out of car. Hell yeah.
This chick didn't love him in return like that. Lulu loved the perks. Lulu loved the looks.
Or you want to stay married to me?
Girl, chit chat.
Let's get married right now. The looks, the social media pictures, the videos, and most importantly, his money. And what better way to no longer have to fake the funk and get right to the money through his insurance policy. Where they do this at?
In the bank account,
his insurance policy online, but you will hear his aunt Tasha, who is still up in Lulu's ass, say that he never did that. The aunt, Natasha, posted a picture when she had him to come on and get life insurance policy for he and his kids. And she said that every change or any questions or whatever was handled directly with the agent.
And y'all know that's who she connected Dro to. She did that. So I'm pretty sure now that they saying everything's over, he's probably telling her like, yeah, it was some changes made. Just stay free. But look, y'all, this is my thought. This is chit chat thoughts. This is chit chat thoughts right now.
Is ruthless, and She gives the vibes of one of those crazy ass chicks from the show Snap. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I don't care what anyone says. Any chick that will allow a man to make her, allegedly, the beneficiary on his insurance policy, knowing he has 2 small children, had ulterior motives from jump. And that motive, again, is money. The Davis family, his daddy's side, has been standing on business since day one, especially, again, Natasha. And she is...
And I know everybody don't agree with how Natasha's running things, how she's doing things that seem suspect, and stuff like that. I agree. We got people that don't like how Rena is carrying on about this and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I get both sides. It's always 3 sides to a story, but that third person's not here to tell his side. Tyrone's not here to tell his side. It's only thing as us on the outside looking in, we're listening and we're taking everything in, what both sides are saying. I do, and I use discernment. I never not considered that Rena lost her other kids, all her kids, not once. But I got to use discernment too. In my discernment saying that the water's not clean. It's not clean. It's all kind of missing pieces to this story. And I hate that for Tyrone because he seemed like he loved. Did I say Tyrone was 100% innocent in disputes? Fuck no. Nobody is. Nobody is. Again, relationships aren't perfect. I ain't saying he didn't start the argument, but I know for a fact that Lulu, you was in that cabin taking pussy and titty pics. And Tyrone, again, I'm going to say it again, he caught it. He caught her sending somebody else titty and pussy pics. Now you imagine, now when if Lulu decides for you Lulu fans to tell y'all to be honest with her about the titty and pussy pics she was taking up in the cabin, imagine you done cooked a dinner, you done went all out for your man, your man, your man. And your man is sending out dick pics and texting another one while you and her really dangerously in love like Beyonce. And you doing everything in your might to really change your ways. Like, okay, no more. I really, this the one. He's the one. He's the one. Fuck everybody else. He's the one. I'm giving my all to him. And I catch that. I'm going to be honest. If you're a woman who's not married, depending on a man, she should have an insurance policy, because if you're not a spouse, you get nothing. And I don't think nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with it. But what changes was made to the policy? If you did mess with somebody, Moody, the way he was with his daughter in those videos, taking her dad and daughter date night and having flowers and gifts for her, showing her that any man that picks you up and wants to take and court you, this is how they supposed to represent themselves when they're picking you up. You get what I'm saying? I'm not married to Shank Rob. Honestly, have I thought about the insurance? We talked about it. Come on. But you ain't going to take them off the policy. That's the problem. To me, it ain't about her being on the policy, because I feel what you're saying, Marie. I never had a disagreement with her being on the policy. We are now at a point where you have taken these children off the policy. You have changed things. She'll never experience it. I am Kiana. Just like us as women. You know how your mama always say they gonna miss you when they rail run dry. They gonna miss you like crazy when they real run. It go both ways. And you ever seen that? Left somebody and they still doing bad or doing worse than when you had them, you be like, I look back on this shit now and see how much better I am, and you know what I'm saying? And I don't wish nothing bad on nobody I messed with. No. But at the same time, I see that difference. She should have set up a trust for them babies. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Your character shows me who she is and what type of person she is. It should never be a GoFundMe out there for them kids. I'ma tell the baby mama, shut that down. I got them. If I love that man the way I said I love that man, I got his kids for life. If I got it, they got it. And that's just that on that, because they are him. You can't take that away. And we can't act like Lulu the only woman that's ever done it. I see all kind of women out there to do shit like that and think like that. Like the relationship, like he ain't got kids. Shit, I was that way. I've said it before. I was that bitch. I'm guilty as fuck for being Lulu in that area. Not a murder. But dealing with outside kids or dealing with kids, period. I was her. So I understand that. But changing that policy and doing all that old trifling shit, no. Mm-mm. 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 Wanting a man to take the kids off the policy, then I wasn't that dirty. I wasn't that dirty. Mm-mm. A trust would be ensured the babies was good and you don't have to be in contact with them kids at all. At all.
Especially again, Natasha. And she is dropping receipts and said that she's not done. And I want you guys to take a look at that in a minute. But yeah, something ain't right.
Even with his mother.
Not right. And we spoke about this before. What woman, future wife, is going to call his friend instead of his family after she set her ass at that gas station, then came back when she saw lights from the ambulance and police and all of that? You call his friend first, but not his family? That's very suspicious to me and will be. You know what? I always wonder, this white woman on the screen, I haven't seen her out and about, that's come out after the fact and said anything. But I wonder what she feels about this. I wonder if there's anything else that she can say. But the joy that Dro had just showing off that cabin to her is really heartbreaking, actually.
It is.
I ask you guys again, though, when it comes to Lulu, that shit not weird. None of this is weird. The girl leaving him when he allegedly jumped, then called his boy instead of his family.
Y'all go check out the rest of Chit Chat. Diddy dropped the link in the link. Diddy, if you still in here, can you drop the link to Chit Chat's live? Let me share it. I'll share it. Thank you, Chit Chat, for your insight and input. It's most appreciated. Everybody's perspective. I don't want y'all leaving here thinking y'all perspective don't matter. It does. Just take it to the people. That's all I'm saying. If the family's writing it and being messy to y'all, take it to them and say that. The same way you could say it to me, say it to them. That's all I'm saying. Stand on 10, 20, whatever. Hey, I think you being messy. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like she was jealous. Take it to where it's being pushed at. And it's being pushed over there under their pages. That's how they feel. Okay, thank you, Didi. I dropped it again, you guys. That's Chit Chat, so y'all can watch the rest of that video, see what what else she had to say about the kids, because that's going to come up, I think, later on in that video. I'm interested. I'm going to go listen and drink my buzz ball, because ain't nobody great. Keep fucking with me. Leave me alone. I'm in that mode. I said, I just crossed my, God, don't let me do it. I don't want to. I just want to grieve my cousin and cover my stories and get this weekend over with. Go say my goodbyes. That's it. Marnie in here feeling away. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't give a damn what y'all down there talk about, really. I don't. I value everybody's opinion. I talk to y'all. I love talking to y'all. Like, get mad at y'all about anything I saying. I'm not. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. Take it to the family where it's being said. That's all I'm saying. Don't bring it to me. Don't bring it to no content creators. We don't deserve it. We not their family. We ain't saying it. We only reading what's being said. Take it to the family, okay? And tell them. Same way you telling us it's being messy. I challenge that. And y'all don't be really having opinions. Y'all be like, we got to go with what y'all say. And it's got to stick. Shit. Not me. And I don't care if you run to a chat with y'all overgrown asses and tell. Like, we too old to be telling, but I see y'all do it. It's weird. Like, my mama dead. I don't know where y'all mamas is, but my mama dead. I wouldn't tell her if she was alive. I'm too old. I know how to maneuver around these streets. I know how to give an opinion. If it ain't valued, it ain't valued. But I go where my opinion's valued, okay? I know how to have a conversation with people. I know how to carry myself in a chat. I'm not arguing with nobody because I don't hear nobody's paying my bills. No, I ain't paying y'all bills. So what me and you going back and forth about? You know what I'm saying? About something that ain't got nothing to do with us. We all on the outside looking in. We all one and the same. On the outside looking in, trying to figure out what happened to this young man. Who's being truthful? Who's being dishonest? We don't know. It's always going to be a narrative pushed. But it's because it be false information thrown at us. So again, I say use your own thoughts, use your discernment. These are my thoughts. Strictly my thoughts. I can't take y'all thoughts away from y'all perspective. I was never trying to take your thoughts from you. I'm just saying I want you to go over and tell her, the Conda girl, go over and tell her she's being messy. Tell her that she's not jealous of old girl. That's where I want to see you at with that. Take it over there. Tell her. She said. Now when I read from Lulu, she gives jealousy. She gets jealous. She gets insecure. Hell, I am. I'm insecure. I just ain't scared to say it. I don't need a titty put on my chest or ass on my back to say it. That's why I know it won't help me. Them feelings are still gonna be there. When I get my hair done, I get my lashes done, my eyebrows done, my nails done, and my toes done, I still be insecure. It's there. That's how I know. That's why them bitches keep going and going, getting changes and changes, because they still not secure. Instead of let me go work out and do things the natural way. If it's me, it's me. I don't take diet supplements or nothing. I ain't great say, I'm ready to go work out. I ain't ready to go work out a damn thing. It's really got to be set in stone mentally to change your body for the best. For you. I'll let fake work. Y'all know how many times I be hearing people say they're going to go work out and motherfuckers ain't move. Be right on here. Picking up your phone is not an exercise, but I suppose I just be listening to people. That's all I can do is listen. And go by actions. That's it. Hey, God, how you doing? Other than that, y'all, man, I'm just saying, look, again, I don't got a dog in the fight. I'm here for the justice of Tyrone in the movement. If you ain't got money for the people, you ain't even got to say that. Like, I ain't giving them shit. They gonna know because they're not gonna see my name on nothing. I don't got to tell y'all. I don't got to tell the world I ain't giving them Shit, if I want to donate, I'm going to donate. If I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. But if they have a rally I can make it to, I'll go. If I can't make it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make excuses or tell lies. Yeah, I had to go to work, so I couldn't make it. But if you had to go work, you knew you couldn't make it. So what we talking about? You get what I'm saying? Shit like that. Shit that just don't matter. Y'all want somebody to care more than they should. And it's not my fight. My fight is for justice of these people. Hearing these stories that sound so diabolical, that don't sound real. We just supposed to accept the abnormal shit in this. Like, oh, he jumped out the car and she left him. Okay, all right. All right. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Are we okay? What's wrong with the world today? When did we stop caring? When did the empathy and the sympathy, when did the common sense even go out the window? Please, somebody tell me, because I don't know. But I'll be damned if I argue with y'all over ignorance. I'm not doing it. Now, I might not be the spoiled apple in the basket, but goddamn it, all the smartest. But I ain't dumb either. Sorry. Not sorry. So respectfully, don't come here fuck with me. And none of that. I don't know. The trolling, don't. Because I'm ready to read for filth anyway. I'm praying hard about it. I'm praying real hard. Real hard. I don't even know if I really want that. I think I'm lying to God, and that's why he ain't even... It ain't even working right now. The prayers ain't even working because it's almost like God know, like, girl, you got your mind made up. You want to. But I know it's because I'm grieving and I got other shit on my mind. So I don't even try to bring you here. I just want to talk about latest updates and stuff on these cases and move around. I'm not jumping from chat to chat to chat to chat to chat to chat to keep saying the same thing over until I find that safe space where somebody's agreeing with me. Fuck that. I don't got time to be on here like that. I don't. When I make time, I get a little time, I make a little time. But this case is getting people that y'all out of control. Let me say that y'all out of control. Y'all super disrespectful as fuck. And I ain't putting up with it. I'm too old. And I bet y'all either a lot of y'all are older than me or about my age. And I ain't motherfucking going. I ain't the 1, 2, or the 3, or the A, B, C, D, E, F, or motherfucking G neither. So keep stepping until you find that motherfucking chat that goes with the narrative you want pushed. Okay? It's plenty of them. Same way with the Romika and the Holly. You got your people that go with Romika. You got your people go with Holly. I'm just there to find out what happened to her. And praying and hoping she gets the justice that she deserves. Because none of this has to end up in death. None of these cases should end up in death. And we know everybody don't walk away from situations and stuff, but it still shouldn't end up in death. We shouldn't be here. But again, y'all go have a blessed hump day. I might come back and turn the fuck up at 6. Add a little bit on to that commentary. Where I feel like I'm being fucked with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Got my buzzball going right. Might be ready to crack my Apple buzzball and turn all the way up. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be back at 6. I want to get that commentary out the way and shit. I'm not going to pray about it, but I'm going to hope that I don't have to turn up. And I don't give a fuck if you go tell the next motherfucking content creator. I don't give a fuck. I don't know these people. Are you cool? Salute everybody. Drop them hearts for Dro, man. Justice for Tyrone Davis Jr., man. Fuck all that other shit. Just justice for that young man, okay? And to my regular subbies, I will see y'all. Okay.
Lighting up the screen, you know who you are. Bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view. With a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard. Asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh away and the spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop in, say why, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard.